Okay, up next, let's look at this dynamic tube. This is another amp emulator, and as you probably guessed, it's a tube amp emulator. So a tube amp is a specific kind of amp that has like these kind of big vacuum tubes in them, and they give a particular color. Since we've already worked on our guitar part here, I'm going to throw this on the vocal and just see what we get. So what we have here is a tube distortion, or really more accurately, a tube saturation. We have three different models of tubes, and these are modeled after, just like our amp effect, these are modeled after actual tube amps that many of us know and love, although they're not really telling us which ones, probably for weird trademark reasons. So let's move our loop over here. Tighten it up a little bit so we can just hear this little vocal sample, solo it. So here's our vocal sample without the tube effect.
Yay. Yay.
Okay, and here it is with tube effect.
Yay.
Okay, pretty subtle.
Yay.
Let's give it some drive.
Yay. Yay.
Increase the tone.
Yay. 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 Yay.
Okay, so the trick to this one is this bias knob is kind of gonna push us in to the upper, or if we go lower, the lower ranges of the tube, so to speak. And we can use this envelope follower to modulate that bias so that it kind of stays within the range that we want of the tube. It's a fancy way to say that you should use this bias to find the sweet spot, and then if you have something that has a lot of frequency range to it, crank up this envelope so that it stays with it. Okay, so let's turn this envelope all the way down for the moment. You can hear that if we go way high with this, it gets all crackly, right? So we're pushing too hard. Okay, that's pretty good. We'll turn this up a little bit so that stays with it. Okay, I might pull back this drive a little bit. The drive is just how hard we're going to hit the tube. And then we've got a volume boost here. Now what I might do on this, because it's adding a lot of crunch to that sound, and I don't want to lose the original, I might actually pull back to dry wet so that we still hear mostly that original kind of silky sound. It's got a little crackle to it because we're not going all the way dry.
Yay.
That's pretty good.
Yay.
Cool. So I'm going to leave that one there. So, tube emulation. Effectively a different kind of distortion.